stop. Before you send that message, before you explain yourself one more time, ask yourself this: why are you fighting so hard to be understood by someone who already decided not to understand you? Think about that, because this moment right here, this exact moment, is where most people lose their power. You keep talking, explaining, trying to be seen, and somehow it only gets worse. Because the more you speak, the less they listen. The more you prove, the less they believe. And deep down, you feel it. Something is slipping. Not them, you. You are losing yourself just to be heard. You know this feeling, that quiet frustration at night, phone in your hand, screen glowing, but no reply. You read your message again, then again. Maybe I said too much. Maybe I didn't say it right. So you type again. You fix your words. You soften your tone. You try to sound calm, understanding, reasonable, anything just to get a response. But here's the part no one tells you. Every time you do that, you shrink. Not in their eyes, in your own. And that's the real damage. Because now, it's no longer connection. It's performance. You're performing your worth, performing your value, performing your importance for someone who's barely watching. And the worst part? You know it. You feel it. And yet, you keep going. Why? What if I told you, the moment you stop explaining is the moment everything flips? Not slowly, instantly, but only if you understand what's really happening. And most people don't. That's why they stay stuck. That's why they keep chasing. That's why they keep losing. The truth is, you were never losing them. You were losing control of yourself, piece by piece, message by message, explanation by explanation. The Stoic sees this clearly. You don't beg for attention, you don't argue for respect, and you never complain about what you can leave, because your peace is not something you negotiate. And your worth is not something you explain. It's something you protect, silently. Now listen closely, because this is where everything changes. You think speaking gives you power. It doesn't. It exposes need. Every extra sentence, every long explanation, every emotional paragraph is a signal. I need you to understand me. I need you to validate me. I need you to choose me. And the moment someone feels that, they pull away. Not because you're not enough, but because you gave away your leverage. But silence is different. Silence creates distance, and distance creates awareness. Because when you disappear emotionally, when you stop explaining, when you stop reacting, something starts to happen in their mind. Questions, doubt, curiosity. Why did they go quiet? Did they stop caring? Did I lose them? That's the shift. And it only happens when you stop chasing it. Second truth, you don't need closure. You need control. Because closure is the trap. It sounds healthy. It feels mature. But most of the time, it's just attachment wearing a mask. One last talk, one last explanation, one last chance to be understood. No, that's not closure. That's you refusing to let go. Because if they truly respected you, you wouldn't be confused. If they truly valued you, you wouldn't feel dismissed. So why are you asking someone to explain something their actions already made clear? Sit with that, because the answer changes everything. You don't chase closure. You create it, with silence, with distance, with discipline. Third truth. Arguments are illusions. They feel powerful. You raise your voice, you defend your side, you explain your truth. But look deeper. What's really happening? You're giving them access. Access to your energy, your emotions, your attention. And that's exactly what they want. Because people who misunderstand you on purpose don't want clarity. They want control. And arguments are their playground. But silence shuts the game down. No reaction, no emotion, no entry point. Just stillness. And that stillness makes them uncomfortable. Because now, they can't reach you. Let me show you something. There was a man who always had something to prove. Every disagreement, he explained. Every misunderstanding, he corrected. Every conflict, he tried to fix. Until one day, he didn't. No speech, no paragraph, no emotional goodbye, just silence. And for the first time, people noticed. Not his words, his absence. They felt it. And suddenly, the same people who ignored him started thinking about him. The same people who dismissed him started questioning themselves. Why? Because he removed access. And when access disappears, value appears. Fourth truth. Complaining feels good, but it weakens you. Every time you complain, you relive the problem. You feed it. You reinforce it. You stay attached to it. And slowly, it controls you. But the Stoic? He doesn't complain. He calculates. Can I change this? Yes. Act. No. Detach. No noise, no drama, no wasted energy. Just movement or silence. That's power. Fifth truth. Silence exposes everything. When you stop talking, you start seeing clearly. You see who checks on you and who only checks when you give. You see who values you and who values your attention. You see patterns you were too distracted to notice before. Because words can lie, but behavior is truth. And silence forces people to reveal it. Now feel this. At first, silence hurts. It feels unnatural, heavy, almost suffocating. You want to speak, to react, to fix it, but you don't. And in that restraint, you build something rare. Control. Your mind slows down. Your emotions settle. Your presence sharpens. You become unreadable, untouchable, unbothered. And that's when everything flips. You're no longer chasing. You're choosing.
You're no longer reacting. You're observing. You're no longer explaining your value. You're living it. And here's what most people will never understand. Power is quiet. The strongest person in any room is not the loudest. It's the one who doesn't need to prove anything. They don't argue, they don't beg, they don't complain. They move. And when they move, things change. So next time you feel it, that urge to explain, pause. Let the silence stretch. Let it feel uncomfortable. Because on the other side of that discomfort is your power. The next time you want to argue, walk away. The next time you feel like complaining, go inward and choose discipline over reaction. Because this is where everything changes. Not outside, inside. Let them misunderstand you. Let them doubt you. Let them walk away. Watch what happens next. Watch how the power shifts when you finally stop chasing it. You don't beg. You don't argue. You don't explain. You rise. You detach. You become someone they can no longer access. And that is the moment you take your power back.